Hey, hello, Nelson. Good evening.
Hello, teacher. Good evening again.
Welcome to the English class.
Welcome to the jungle.
Exactly. How have you been?
Continue.
How have you
Um,
been?
I think I'm doing great. Yeah,
Great.
almost tired, but
Mm-hmm.
it's Monday, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and and Sunday and Saturday, I always worked about my business.
All right.
Yeah,
How
but
was the first day of your job in this week?
my first day
Yeah, in your
in
job
where?
today, Monday.
Today, now what?
Oh.
Ah, well, I did something different because
Mm-hmm.
I went to the other side, GetCon.
Ah, okay.
Con in
Good.
front of the Torre, sorry, Cuscatlan building.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Uh-huh.
GetCon, and I went to support or to help to my coworker, my friend,
All right. All right.
because he had to do something because he had an accident with the motorcycle.
Oh.
But no, a big accident, but
Mm-hmm.
he has a process,
Okay. It
and
was not serious.
it's not a little bit serious, but almost
Okay.
yes.
All right.
And
Hmm.
he wants to go the jurídicos, yeah,
Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I went to help because today he start a new class.
You
Yeah,
started.
started,
Okay.
started a new
Started
class,
a class.
and I
Okay.
had to watch or to teach something that the new hire contratados or people,
They
yeah,
hired people.
the hired people, yeah. And
Okay.
then at before to the lunch,
Mhm.
I
Before
went
lunch?
before lunch. I'm sorry,
Mhm.
before
Yep.
lunch, I went to site Santa Elena
Okay.
and continued to work.
Man, in Santa Elena is the place where you work.
Yes, it's the place that I
Okay.
work. Yeah,
Okay.
now, but this day I went to my work at 6. I woke up earlier.
Okay. Mhm.
Mhm.
All right. In the traffic?
In the morning, it was normal because it's in the very earlier, yeah.
Yeah.
But when I came to my house, the traffic was it's no stuck. It's fluently. Yeah.
It was fluent.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Fluent.
It was in a normal way, let's say.
In a normal way. Yeah.
Mhm.
Fluent.
Okay. That's good. I'm passing the list right now. Yeah, and I don't know if you download the book already.
No. Let me check
Yeah, in the WhatsApp, I remember that my coworker placed it. Let me see. Yes, it is there. I'm checking now.
yeah.
It is
Se
there.
avance. Okay.
Mhm,
Fecha de inicio. No, 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 no. Okay.
mhm.
I will download.
All
Download.
right.
Let me the second. Got it here, and I will save in my documents. English class. What is my ar- se me olvidó archivo. How can I say? My file? Yeah, my
File.
file.
Yeah, file.
File.
Mhm.
Well, I
Oh, yeah.
will save in my escritorio, my
Desktop.
desktop.
Desktop. Yeah.
Somewhere basic, but
Come
somewhere
on.
general.
Yes. Maybe
Desktop.
you have to, uh, place the language in English in your computer.
Yeah, I will.
Mhm. Hello,
Desktop.
Sandy. Good evening.
Hello, good
Okay.
evening.
How have you been?
I'm doing great, and you?
Yeah, I'm excellent. Yeah, very
Hi,
happy.
Sandy. Hello.
Starting the first day of this coming week, the new week, right? I'm ready with the new book.
The
Are
new
you?
level.
Are you, Sandy?
Are you ready?
Uh, I'm happy for the new book.
Ah, yes, really happy.
Yeah, Sandy, it's very, very happy.
She's very expressive. Uh-huh.
Her face.
I'm happy teacher for the new book.
For the new.
Okay.
I don't
Now,
know.
listen, to be
She's
honest, I
excited.
don't know if you already checked the book before, but the book is very simple. The intention of this book, because
I
at the first sight, at the first sight, you will think or you will see that this book is like for basic, maybe,
already.
right? But the intention of the book is for you to speak. The complete month is going to be about that. speaking and speaking and speaking, sharing opinions, thoughts, conversations, pronunciations, many things. The book doesn't have a lot, at least some units that I checked doesn't have about grammar. It's like no more grammar, but I'm not sure in some pages ahead, right? But from the units that we are going to study this month, is going to be unit 1, 2, 3, and 4. Every unit is short, yeah. So that's why we are going to, study many units, okay? So let's see what's going on with the pages that we are going to study. So it's going to be only for practicing speaking, all right? And I am planning to do something else, but I will tell you later, because I need to, to really think the way that I'm going to do this activity with you, for you to remember the verbs, specifically the verbs.
Yeah.
Okay, no more jump, eat, swim, run, listen to music, watch TV. That is basic, right?
That is
So I will give you some weird verbs.
yeah.
Okay, but that will be in a moment, right? Good. Hello, Mauricio. Good evening.
Hi, teacher.
Glad to see you. Only twice, I think, the
Good
last
to see
month.
Not twice,
Not
maybe
twice, maybe once.
3, 4.
Okay, ready for the new
Yeah, I'm sorry.
model?
Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't come. A lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that I will make a chance. Yeah, I had to
Oh,
make a chance
all right,
to receive
perfect.
the
Thank
class.
you. I
Yeah.
appreciate your time and also your effort. All right. Well, guys, let me share the book. It's kind of simple, as I said. Maybe you will be surprised. You will say, "Teacher, really, that is for basic?" I don't know. Yeah. So basically, this is the book. In my case, right? Every time that I pass over, you know, like this, it appears this is let's say this chart. For example, if you don't know what is the word of compare, I think that is over here. Ah, yes, compare over here. I can I can pass over, yeah, and then I have this one. What is compare? Ah, to consider or suggest how things are similar or different. And what is a native speaker? Someone who speaks the language he or she learned as a baby, and blah blah blah. Yeah. And in this part, I have, like, in this case, like following the conversation. Let's compare answers, right? I often like to ask questions. How about you? Okay, I often like to ask questions. How about you? I sometimes like to ask questions, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Mm.
So basically, we are going to start with the first unit, but this is like an introduction. Very
Yeah.
simple, all right? So somebody can read it, getting started, and then we have here the instruction.
Okay. Work alone.
Mhm.
How often do you like to do these things in English conversation? Checked, mark, often, sometimes, or never.
Exactly. Often, sometimes, or never. This is going to be very simple, right? In English conversations, I like to ask questions, for example, and you say yes, often, sometimes, never. That's it. No, but I need you to give a short explanation. Why never? Why often? Why sometimes? Give an explanation, because the purpose of this book is going to be only for speaking and speaking and speaking, right? So, for example, Sandy, in English conversation, do you like to ask questions?
Sometimes.
Why sometimes? Why not yes all the time, for example?
Because um, I like to ex- explain that the other explaining the situation, and I try to understand the general form.
Okay.
So I sometimes ask
Okay,
questions.
sometimes. And this is another question, but similar to the one that we have in the book. The same, Sandy. Do you like to be asked, Sandy?
Um, yes,
Why?
maybe I try to explain
Mhm.
the answer. Maybe.
Okay, if you see, this is something that I need you to put into practice, right? Invent questions related to the topic. Ask many questions as possible, right? Remember, this book is going to be only for talking. Basic topics, I would say, but the problem is when we want to ask, man, what question can I ask? I don't know. So that is a problem.
That's
Yeah.
happening.
So I need you to ask and ask. Remember the structure of the questions, depending on the topic. Do you speak English? Do you like to be asked? Use the auxiliaries. All right. So we are going to practice the same here, but in the breakout rooms. Okay. So in English conversations, I like to. Like to what? Ask questions, talk about myself, talk about my interests, and blah, blah, blah. All of them. Yes. So one group is going to be in trios and the other one in pairs. Questions so far? Doubts?
Um,
No.
no, I
I'm
think it's
good.
I will send the picture in the chat, right? Remember that the book is in your WhatsApp group. Okay. Download it. And this is page well, in my case, it's number 4. I'm not sure in your case because it's that like the PDF, I think, or something like that.
the
It is
number.
only unit 1 or 2. Yeah. So in the chat, it is the page, the picture, I'm sorry. Also, you can share the
PDF that
screen.
we got, teacher, has 10 pages.
10 pages.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
and
exactly. It's
this
only,
and the one that you're showing is the first.
exactly. It's only unit 1 and 2, I think.
Yes.
Later, my coworker is going to share the number 4. Let me see. Yeah, 3. No, number 3 and 4. Number 3 and 4. Yeah. Okay. If not, in the chat here, Zoom, you have the picture, the screenshot. Well, let's get to work, and I will give you, I would say 7 minutes for you to practice all of them. Don't check anything, just speak, okay? Hey, do you like to be asked? Yes, sometimes. Why sometimes? Well, because, sometimes I don't like to be asked because I feel ashamed, and sometimes because of the people, or sometimes I don't know what to say, blah, blah, blah. All right?
All right.
Let's go breakout rooms. It should be 2 digital rooms. Okay, let's see, and let's go, guys. Okay.
Watching the background and I was laughing.
Ah, okay. It's almost on vacation, teacher. Yeah, my background it's
Yeah, the Holy
You're
Week
on
is coming.
the Holy Week is
vacation.
coming.
Where are you going for vacation?
Um, Teacher,
In my case, yeah.
I
Well,
think.
I don't used to go out on vacation because a lot of people, the beaches are crowded,
Yeah,
so many drunk people driving. So no,
Yes.
I prefer maybe before or later,
yeah.
but not on those specific dates.
I
It's
like I
dangerous
like
for
to
me.
go to the beach on vacation. I
Yeah,
like to
it's
go
nice.
to eat
It's okay.
pupusas on vacation. I like to
Mhm,
go to hang out in vacation.
mhm. By the way, Roxy, welcome. Good evening. Sorry,
Good evening, teacher.
I didn't say hello.
Yeah, you didn't say hello to me.
Sorry. Hello, Anna.
Sorry. Hi. So good to see you again, teacher.
I hope to see you every single class, not only today.
Yes, teacher. My birthday's week was so good. So I'm here with 26 years.
Any piece of cake for us?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Uh, actually, I just have one cake
Okay.
for my work,
Mhm. So,
36 you
my
said.
job.
Okay.
but my
So
question
no,
is, no cake for us?
no.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank
She's
you.
very honest. Thank you. Okay. Oh, by the way, congratulations. God
Thank
bless you,
Yeah,
you.
and I
happy
hope that
birthday.
you turn many years more.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
hope to. I hope so. Actually, I don't
I
want
hope
to
so.
die young, so
Nobody, I think so, right?
yeah.
Nobody wants to die very young. Okay. All right. So let's continue. Try to discuss those things that we have, right? One person can make the question, the other two answers, and then one of the other two people can ask the question to the person that asked the first question before. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can take turns.
maybe Nelson can share the screen.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Just a minute.
The
A second.
book is very simple.
I want that background too. Mhm.
Do you like that? Okay.
I don't know why, but in my case, I cannot put it. I cannot place that background. I mean, any background. I don't know why, but Zoom doesn't allow me to do it. I already tried that, but I found the option and everything, but I can't. All right,
Can you
let's
speak
continue with that.
English? Can you?
Mhm.
Okay. Next. You are in the moon, in the space.
In the
Okay.
space, exactly, in the universe.
In the universe, space.
She's an
Okay. Next
astronaut.
one. An English conversation. I like to. I like to what? I don't know.
Mhm. Do you like to ask questions,
I
people?
like to ask question.
Mhm.
Yes, but depended. Depended the what kind of question.
Ask question to other people.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I like sometimes
Yeah,
because
sure.
depends the question, depend the information that you want. Yeah, depend the information that you want.
It depends. It depends of the people.
Is my friends, I like to ask a lot of questions. But is I someone that I don't know, and I just I'm starting to meeting, no, start to verbs teacher, empezando a conocerlo.
To start
The
meeting them.
didn't understand. What do you want to say?
cuando estoy empezando a conocerlo,
Knowing.
When I am getting to know, when I
cuando,
am getting to know,
yeah,
when I'm getting to understand.
When I'm knowing them, no.
Mm, empezando a conocer what, Nelson? A people or,
a
I mean,
people,
a
yeah,
person, sorry?
a person, yeah, persons. So
Okay, yes. When I am starting getting to know.
getting to know, when I
Exactly.
started getting to know, yeah,
Hmm.
about him or her or they,
Hmm.
and you can ask a lot of questions, right? You know, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe the basic question, but I like to because I need to know. I need to know information about it.
Okay.
You're right,
Hmm. Excellent. So now continue the flow, right?
Roxy. Do you like
Roxy,
to ask
your
questions?
turn.
Okay.
What
Well,
happened?
in my case,
Roxy today is serious. I don't know what happened with her.
Yes,
Yeah, I don't know
I
if
have
she
noticed
it's
that as well.
She's tired.
she's
the
depressed.
silence,
I don't know. Yeah.
Hmm.
yeah, just a little bit sad and tired.
Okay.
Okay. In English conversation, I like to ask questions. Sometimes it depends the person and it depends the topic about we are talking. And if it is interesting, I want to know more information. But if not, I consider that a silence is a better option.
Best way
Okay.
sometimes. Yeah.
In your
Best of
case,
times.
okay. Good. Next one.
Talk about myself. Do you like to talk about yourself, Anna? Or how often do
Yes.
you? Or how often do you like to take to talk about your?
About myself,
Mhm.
often I talk about myself too much. Actually, I think is annoying to the other people, but I like to talk
Mhm.
about myself every time.
Okay.
And if I feel something, and if I'm feeling angry or feeling sad or feeling happy, I don't know. I transmito. I share.
Transmit. You can say
Mm.
Or
transmit and also convey.
Yeah, you
yeah,
said.
I transmit my feelings to the other people.
Okay. And my kids I don't like too much. Maybe sometimes depends. I just one best friend, and she knows about me. Maybe are 80 or 70.
Plan, plan what?
It's the four. Plan what to say before I talk. Yeah, I often, very often do it because when I was younger, I hurt a lot of people with my talking. So I learned that I have to plan and have to think what I'm going to say before I talk.
Yes, in my case, I I translate before I talk because I don't know found the word faster. So
Oh yeah, in English. Yeah, in
in
English.
English.
And sometimes you have to think because you're not sure about what you're going to say. You don't really
Mhm.
know if the other person will understand exactly what you want to say, or maybe will understand another thing. For example, for me, a word that is really well, I avoid to say this, and it's I think it's beach, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I am pronouncing it well.
Yes, it is.
And so when I was learning English, I was talking
Mhm.
to people from the United States, and she understood the other word, and she got really offended, and I didn't know why until I learned that you have to really pronounce. So I try to avoid those words, and in order to avoid those words, I really think what I'm going to say before I say.
Exactly. In this case, it's like this one, right? This is another example, right?
Yeah,
Basically, they have close or similar pronunciation, but it is not, right? Because the first one is the verb is eat, right? And the other one is it.
it.
We don't say eat, we say it,
And,
right?
when you talk and when you try to talk faster, maybe you can get confused the other person about what you're
Exactly.
saying.
So the one that you are mentioned happens exactly the same of these words that I am giving you, right? Because we say beach, yeah, the beach, the sand, the animals, the ocean, and the other bad word is beach. Yes, sorry for
Yes.
saying this word, but this is for educational purposes, right? So the other one's beach and the one is beach. Yeah,
Yes.
that is the difference. Now, for maybe for us, we don't understand or maybe clearly the differences, but a gringo, they understand clearly everything. Yeah, because remember we have.
I compare like in Spanish.
Mhm,
If you hear a nasty word in Spanish, you get upset
exactly,
immediately. So
exactly.
it's the same. It's
Hmm.
the same with them.
All right.
I learned that in a bad way.
Yeah. All right. So this is good because you are talking and talking and talking, and that's good, right? So because Sandy told me last time that sometimes she translates, the
Oh
ideas,
yeah.
their
Okay.
opinions, or things like that. But that is normal. It's normal. Everybody
Yes.
does it, right? So I would like to have a teacher that says, "No, you don't have to translate. Don't think in Spanish." Man, this is our first language, Spanish. So it
Yeah.
is
I think that
impossible.
the only way to avoid think or to avoid thing
Mhm.
in Spanish is that you burn in a country that English is
Exactly.
spoken.
Everybody does it. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter the language. Now, this is our brain works like taking our proper language, the Spanish one, like a tool in order to translate into another language. It's normal, it's part of the process. But step by step, you will be getting that point, that target, that objective to say something without thinking too much, without translating it. Yeah. So just relax, try to speak more and more and more. And Mauricio, Sandy, he's a good speaker. So I like to learn from others. Yeah, others teach me the way to speak, the way to pronounce the words that this person or these people use, many things. So that's why you are together today because I need you to share ideas, pronunciation, and everything, right? So continue practicing.
Great. What about you, Sandy? What do you think
Sandy is really good.
About the
about
next
the fourth?
or
Yeah, the fourth. Plan what you say before I talk.
Yes, uh, you say sometime or you say often?
I said often, very often.
Often. Mm,
Your blue one.
I just say. So it's very complicated maybe because when I listen others. So maybe I try to understand the teacher, but the we used to listen. So every class, no. So you use the how do you say el acento o la entonación,
The intonation, all
Intonation
right. Yeah.
or
intonation,
accent. Uh-huh.
intonation, the teacher because you listen every class. So, but the when you maybe listen the music or the video, so it's different as accent or
Mhm,
intonation maybe.
mhm, mhm.
So the understand me is is complicated, no?
Yeah,
And
yeah, you're right.
and
You're right.
then in talk um are difficult because I try
Yes.
to I first I try to think in Spanish, so and then I I translate my
Yeah,
idea, no?
when I was learning English, and to a lot of teachers told me that you have to avoid thinking Spanish first, you have to think in English. So they taught me a trick. So when I started learning, I just saw the thing. For example, if I had a fan, a fan in my room, I just look at that fan and start to think, okay, this is a fan. I don't say ventilador. It's a fan.
Mhm.
It's a fan. So I program my mind to start to see the things and to see it like in an English.
Exactly. I got it.
So you see you don't see a ventilador, you see a fan. You
Mhm.
don't see the techo, you see the roof or whatever, the window. So that's a really good way. And if you want to improve the way that you listen, what I do is to watch some series in English and read the captions in English. So in that way you will understand different ways to speak.
Hey, good advice. I like it. I have never thought in that way to see the things
Yeah,
like in
because
English.
a teacher told me, okay, what happened when you're born? You see a things and you don't know what it is.
Mhm.
So when someone teach you what it is, then you know it.
Mhm.
But before of that, you don't have any idea. So when someone teach you, you start to see that
When
thing in
someone
that
teaches,
way.
when someone
Oh yeah,
teaches you.
when someone teaches you,
Mhm.
you start to see and whatever you're looking at, and you start to see that thing in English or in Spanish, for example, in your case. So it's like to trick your mind,
It's a
like you
challenge.
burn again.
Thank
Yeah.
It's a
you.
challenge. So I would like to say maybe you can challenge yourself, right? I can do it and I will do this. I want to speak in a more fluent way. I want to speak faster. I want to speak with a very nice pronunciation or with a better pronunciation. So challenge yourself. I think that everybody knows here what are the obstacles or the deficiencies that everybody has, right? Because you're the only one that knows yourself perfectly, right? So in that way, you can say, you can make a plan, for example, man, my deficiency is, for example, vocabulary. Well, I will start getting vocabulary as much as I can. But how? Well, Mauricio said one option. It can be, and I really like that that way to learn, English. I
So
don't know
you
the
become
word.
a 5 years girl again.
Exactly. So I don't know how to say this. Well, you can use your cell phone. You can have a dictionary, an offline dictionary, or if you have internet, go ahead, right? In that way, we're going to start, increasing our vocabulary. Now, listening to North American people is sometimes difficult. Why? Well, because they had different accent. The United States is so big, right? So they have different accents from different states. Texas people, they speak in one way. Washington people, they speak in another way. The same happening in El Salvador. Imagine that our country is so tiny, but we say here, maybe in San Salvador. But in San Miguel, they say San Miguel, right? And sometimes we get laugh at them, but that is something cultural. I was reading that why they say that.
Yeah.
That is something in the background. But the thing is, imagine a gringo. They will say, "Oh, wait. I understand that that is San Salvador. San Salvador, what is that? A gringo." The same happens to us. We want to learn English, but sometimes would you listen to the pronunciation in one way, and from another person from another state, you listen to that pronunciation differently. And so that is what it happens. It's normal. Yeah. So from time to time, we are going to be, getting the right pronunciation and everything. And we're going to understand, or we can differentiate maybe at the end the different accents that we have from the US. And this is English from North America. Imagine British, Australian, so hard. I cannot understand,
Yes.
to be honest, British. It's really hard for me.
Yes.
North American, yes, I can. But British English is really here difficult, really tough. All right. So don't get disappointed. Never give up. Just try to speak. Yeah. Do your best. And I know that you can do this. It's very simple. Let's continue, guys. Maybe 4 more minutes or 3. And let's go.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
And number 5.
So I speak a lot.
But why
And
are you not quiet? I mean, you're not quiet. You talk too much in the
no,
class.
yeah. But I always try to wait for your answer the question, and then I talk. Yeah, I used to do in my class because my student asked me a question, and I wait for they finish the question, and then I explain. Yeah, that's the reason.
Wow.
Yeah, I always try
Okay.
to listen all the information, and I said, that's it. Okay, I'm going to do Yeah, explain.
I think that when someone is keep in quiet, it is another way to learn, because your information, it is in your brain, and then maybe you can have the opportunity to ask questions and clarify all the information that the person is giving to you.
Give me a second.
Okay.
Yes.
Finish, right? Anna?
Hi.
Hello, what's going on?
Yeah, we finished, teacher.
Oh, you finished already.
Yes,
Yes.
we already finished.
Okay. Who is the quiet person here? The most quiet person?
Roxy, now is Roxy.
Yeah, maybe.
But today, right?
But today, but also, yeah, also every day. I mean, yes, Roxy is the most quiet person.
I see Roxy a little bit shy sometimes, but maybe because you don't have a lot of confidence with her. Once you start talking to her, she's very friendly. She's an outgoing person, I would say. Yeah,
Oh, thank you.
sure. All right. Solma is not here. Maybe she's working.
Oh, no, maybe she's sick. I don't.
I hope no.
I hope
I hope
not.
no. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Man. Poor San. I mean, Zulma.
Yeah, I like Zulma. Is a very good person and
Yeah.
is
Ah, yeah,
tranquila.
Sulma is not here.
We can say tranquil. Exists that word in English? Or
Tranquil.
she's really
Tranquil.
calm. Calm.
Calm.
Calm. That
Yeah.
was the word that I was looking for. Calm.
Yeah.
Teacher, you look quiet today too. Sometimes
Mm,
you are like,
mhm.
"Ah," and now you
No,
are
the thing
going
is, the thing is for this month, my intention is to speak less, right? Because I need to
yours.
talk. Yes, my intention is for you to talk more. I need to talk more
Teacher,
and
but when you are talking more, I talk more.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
Do you
on
understand?
me. Yes, I think that I understand. Um, I don't know. I don't know
Yeah,
what
but
to say.
you have to talk igual. I mean, just
The same.
oh yeah, the same.
I know,
Just talk
yes.
the
Sometimes
same.
I will share an opinion, an experience or something like that. But most
Mhm.
of the time, I need to talk more, each other,
I
share
think that when you,
ideas.
yeah, I think that when you speak, we can learn some words that you use.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
some structures.
Yeah.
Indeed, I was saying when Anna said transmit, right? Transmit. This is a basic word, let's say, but we have another one that is convey, convey, and that
Convey,
is an
yeah.
advanced word, let's say. Yeah,
We are
which
Convey.
is not.
advanced
Yeah, it's an advanced word.
Yeah, I
version.
want to convey my message. Do you allow
Convey,
to me? Yes.
convey.
Example, right? I want to convey. I want to transmit. It's the same.
Mm.
Mhm.
This is our word because we are at the advanced level.
Exactly. So yes, definitely from time to time we'll be giving you some
We can
words.
change some words, yeah. In
Yeah,
this time, we can change
but
some
my
words.
intention is that I need you to, get used to speak more and more and every time more. That is my intention because the
Okay.
book is because of that, right? Let's go to the main screen. Yep.
Okay,
Oh,
Okay.
teacher.
okay. See you. Okay, okay, okay. We are here. The rest are coming. Roxy, you are yawning.
Roxy, wake up. We have to go to the office tomorrow.
I know.
Whatever is happening in your life, Roxy, I just want to say I hope that you everything is fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't want to
I
ask you what is
me
going
too.
on, right? Because
yeah.
sometimes we have personal things,
We cannot
but I
do
want
that.
to say everything is going to be fine.
Everything will be
Thank you,
better.
teacher. So
Mhm.
I'm a little bit sleepy. That's all.
A little bit, sorry?
Sleepy.
It's fine,
Um,
sleepy. Ah, okay, okay.
mm.
Yes.
Because every little thing is gonna be alright. Da, da, da,
Baby,
da, da.
Roxy, don't worry.
Don't worry
About a
about the
thing.
things. Yeah, nice, nice. Well, I wanted to tell you guys also, because I think that I have less than 1 minute or 1 minute roughly, that every time that you are practicing, if you consider that the other person that you are working in or working with, right, made a mistake, try to correct the person. Yeah, so, but please be adult and accept the mistakes. This is a learning process. This is not for laughing at the other person.
It's not
This is
competence.
just for us. It's not a competence, right? I know more than you. You know
No,
less than me. No, that doesn't happen here. So the intention is that we have to learn. We can learn from each other. Remember, sometimes we have two groups or three groups, and I cannot be at the same time in the three groups, right? So in that case, you can help the other person. Hey, the pronunciation is this, or this is the correct way to say this. I think if not, let's ask the teacher. No problem. Yeah. But
Okay.
I really love this group. It's a very nice group. Yeah, because you have a lot of vocabulary, you help each other, right? So I really like it. Really like it. All right.
we push.
Unfortunately, sometimes there are many people that don't come class.